That ain't nice.
Let's talk about the new idol banners. I actually got the chance to react to them on stream. I reacted to all of them on stream except for Silus. I watched that one alone. So I wanted to come on here and kind of talk about it and see where we are as like a community, right? About those banners, because when we first got the announcement, right? Like the invitation, everyone was like, oh my god, like did they are they like, is this happening, or are they teasing us more? Are they gonna stop teasing us? And I was like, what are they teasing us about? Like what is going on? I started playing lads in February, right? So I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Lo and behold, the Idol banner came out, right? When it arrived, when we got all of the trailers for the boys, there were some thoughts and there were some opinions. Raphael was on his freakazoid shit as normal. Like, what else is new? But there were a lot of people having conversations about Silus and his song. Badass, badass with a gun, badass. I don't blame them. When I first saw these trailers, Silus's was interesting, right? Because, and we'll talk about all the boys. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about the cards here, so if you don't want spoilers, go away. When I first saw his card, right, I was entranced by the dance. Okay, but I was like, oh, it almost feels like he knows that he's like incredibly hot. Okay, and to me, I was kind of like, I was like, oh, I mean, okay, I guess like good for you, like slay. I'm glad you're feeling yourself. But I don't know, it wasn't giving Silus. Like Silus is cocky, right? But I feel like when he's around MC, he's a little bit more grounded, for a lack of a better word, in like the looks aspect. He kind of likes to make sure that he's telling her how good she looks. You know what I mean? Like the spotlight is always on her. So I was like, oh, what's going on here? But it wasn't anything where I was like, oh my god, why is Silus, why is he dancing like that? Why is he feeling himself? I don't care that much. I will say, right? Silus is a very well fleshed out character. There is more to him than being a badass and his love for weapons. Badass, badass with a gun. So obviously people were like, oh, like I wonder what type of song Silus is going to get when the trailers were coming out. Badass, badass with a gun. Right? Listen, I'm just glad that bro didn't blow out his knee in the middle of the performance. You know, good for him. Probably went to the chiropractor afterwards. It's fine. So that was like the initial reaction to Silas's card, right? Zayne's card, the minute that card came out, right? And I'm gonna be talking about the Zayne card like in a little bit more depth, because to me that was one of the best cards in the entire game. Okay, I feel like Zayne's card really encompassed who Zayne is as a person, right? The card had his soft dominance, right? The card had his like his discipline as a surgeon, his like moral compass, right? Like it really highlighted his moral compass, which was hot. A lot, I mean, we found out that Zane's into metal, but we also got to see that he is a lot more comfortable around MC to just kind of be. You know, he's very protective of her, and that's shown without being controlling, right? His whole thing is it's unspoken soft dominance. That's kind of the vibe that the card gave, and that's him, right? That's Zayne. Even his song, it very much highlighted Zane's entire character, because once again, he's a very well fleshed out character. I think Zane's card was the best out of all the cards, me personally. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, right? Like, I am a Silus main, but Zane's card blew me out of the water. I'm trying to blow. Moving on to Caleb. I feel like Caleb's card really skyrocketed him in my pyramid, right? I'm not a harem girly or reverse harem girl, whatever, but I am officially, my top three are the Holy Trinity now because of that specific card. I need y'all to get rid of the Caleb Yandere agenda, because that card was not giving Yandere at all. At least not to me. It was giving, he wanted to make sure MC saw him. He wanted to make sure that he would be able to experience literally every single part of his life with her. That's why he was like, when first asked, he was like, yeah, no, I don't want to do this performance. Or, I'll think about it. But the minute MC was like, oh, I wish I could have seen you in college performing, he was like, just kidding, I'll do it. And he did. right? He went on stage, like, his whole character is charisma, you know? He's very charismatic. And once again, that is very much highlighted. So I would say, right, Zayne's card stands at number 1 for me. And then Caleb's card stands at number 2 because it just encompasses their character very, very, very well. Raphael's card was incredibly lore heavy. I was not expecting him to stretch out on that stage and then use his mouth for things other than eating, which I'm sure he did also. He's always on Freakazoid time, okay? If you're sleeping on Raphael, I really need you to take a look at his like 5-star cards, and I need you to take a look at his secret times because, girl, it's a slippery slope in the best way possible. I'm sure you would also become a slippery. There's a lot of like Lumerian lore in that, and I think it's the longest card. So I mean, you know, he's the face of the game. He's tied up on top of a multiple like digital billboards. Like Infold has a favorite, we know, whatever. Okay, allegedly. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Please don't take that seriously. I think Infold gives all the boys enough love. And then comes Silas's card, right? I enjoyed Silas's card. I think Raphael and Silus kind of tie it for number 3 for me, but I don't think that Silas's card stood out to me. I think Silas's dancing was the best. I really do. I really do. He was doing all of that and a bag of chips. Okay, he was feeling himself. He was okay. I was like, okay, all right. And I do think like one of my favorite parts of the card was Silus is very okay with things being unfair. He's very okay with things leaning towards MC in like the positive sense. So when his trailer first came out, people were like, oh my god, why is he dancing as if his rent is due? Well, because his wife told him that if he dances well, she would dance with him. Of course he was going to pop it and lock it. You know what I'm saying. Very handsome, let me just say. I loved that Silas look. Oof, something about the outfit was doing what it was supposed to do. I feel like these teams on Infold definitely have been on AO3 or Wattpad. They've definitely read the fan fictions because they know what they're doing. They keep giving Zayne's glasses a moment. Right? The leg in between MC's legs, the mouth. Okay, moving on to Xavier's card. I feel like his card, it was a little bit lackluster for me. Xavier used to be in my top 3 before. I mean, now I'm like a holy trinity girl. It was, I feel like there were a lot of like loopholes in the card. Like Xavier can teleport, right? They could have made it to that festival or that music festival. It was cute, don't get me wrong. The card was cute. He's never beating the Omega allegation. And it definitely highlighted, you know, how much he cares for MC. And like, he's just such a sweet man, you know? He will go out of his way to make sure MC is having fun and having a good time. He wants to make sure that they're doing cool things, even when they're busy, right? He wants to be there for her. And I think that was very well portrayed, but I don't know, I don't think it highlighted much about Zab. Um, I don't know. I'm open to like what you guys think, especially if you're a Zav main. I would love to know what you thought about the card because to me it was like, it was a nice card, but that's about it, you know? Yeah, so after I played through all of the cards, I was actually very happy with how the Idol banner played out. I will say, before the banner released, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's gonna be cringe, like this is so cringe, this is so cringe. My sister, you're playing a video game. Even if it wasn't a video game, right? Like, I think it's okay to be cringe sometimes. It's fun. Let go. It's fun. What's wrong? Glasses fell again. What's wrong with having this cute little idol headcanon? Do you know how many of us have had this idol headcanon? Okay? Now, what I'm personally hoping for, I don't care how basic it is, okay? I want a Silus vampire myth. I do. And I really hope that we get one. Yeah, so I didn't think it was cringe. at all. I thought it was a really fun banner. I would love to know your thoughts. My final thoughts as a Silus main, I thought the card was cute. I thought it was really like well done for sure. Like all of the teams did an amazing job. I wish Silus and his character was highlighted a bit more. Like I understand it was supposed to be like a fun card. Like I don't want it to be like a, I don't know, like I don't want it to be like a super deep card or anything like that. Like I know why it was there. Like it was fan service, I understand. But like I feel like Zayne's card had the perfect balance between fan service and making sure his character was displayed very well. It like, you understood him a lot better after that card. I think Caleb also did, like Caleb's card also did something similar. I don't think that was the case for Silus and Xavier's card. You can make an argument for Raphael, but yeah. Anyways, so those were my thoughts. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Okay, make sure you guys drink some water, eat something, and don't do anything dumb, okay? Bye, see you later.